Hello and welcome to Base Plate Reviews. So this is a bit of a city update because although I've got tracks running around the city now, they're not in exactly the position I want them in. We're not going to change that today, but I think I want to get a couple of mills plates I've got built up back into the city. So we've got this one here, a kind of construction area, construction site, and that was sat exactly where this road plate sat. I think I want to get that back in the city, and I've also got another plate built up which I've had built for quite a while, which is this one. Doesn't normally have a police speedboat on it or a personal water vehicle, but I think I can get that back out here and on this side of the tracks maybe. Seeing as I've got them built, I may as well have them placed. I think that this is likely to go right where the residential building from the modular bookshops currently sat, so we'll need to get that moved somewhere else. And the other thing that I've been doing is just trying to upgrade the tracks a little bit, so some greenery around the outside. We've got those trees, and also I've been building up this kind of grass kind of elements, and also placing some gravel and leaves, don't tell British Rail about that, on the tracks. So hopefully we can get that upgraded a bit. The other thing that I do need to do is rebuild this 2018 passenger train that I crashed at high speed while making the last video, although I didn't get footage of it unfortunately. So yeah, a few things to do there. Plus also I'd like to talk about kind of some upcoming city sets, one that's just been officially revealed and a few others that have been not so officially revealed but we know are upcoming and sound pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, onto the video proper. Hopefully you'll agree that the bits where I've added a bit more interest around the track with these trees, plus the grass elements and then the debris in between the tracks, looks a bit better than the kind of more bland bits of track going around the rest of the city. So my idea here is just this section here to start with, where the construction vehicle is. I'm going to continue this kind of building all the way around. I've got all of the parts that I need. So trees there, the grass elements in the cup, and then the kind of bits that they sit in just there. Then I've also got some leaves, and underneath that are a load of studs just in there. I'm not planning on doing that just here because I'm going to build that up into a part road plate and then a level crossing to the same kind of specifications as just here. Now I do not have all of the parts for that, and what I'll do is I'll show you how I can get those ordered. I also want to actually extend these barriers a little bit, because as you can see they don't really come the whole way across, just need them extended by a couple of pieces. So anyway, what I'll do is set this up, show you me building this a little bit, and you can see how much it changes over the course of a few minutes building. I got pretty much all of these pieces from the Lego store pick and build wall over various visits, and although I wouldn't be one to just say fill your cup or box as it is now with any old pieces, this is where adding in various small pieces to fill the gaps can come in useful if you know you're going to be doing landscaping type building, rather than very specific mocks where you know exactly which pieces you're going to need. So that's how, just with 5 kind of pretty cheap and simple elements, we can completely upgrade a train track. You know, it's already ballasted, but you know, the ballasting only does so much. And then with a few leave elements, some studs, obviously these trees that I was able to stack up at the pick brick wall, and then the grass elements which are regularly available. You can see that that section of track is just a lot more kind of interesting to look at. And this is the kind of way that you can upgrade your Lego City for pretty cheap. Like I say, these are the elements I used. Obviously a few leaf elements. I've not used any of the kind of more exotic colours, just the kind of pretty regular darkish green over there. The grass elements here, which I've just got an absolute ton of. These elements with the holes in, and then studs, which obviously are close to free in terms of cost, and then the trees. I am going to get these bits, these plates placed into the city, so move this one over to here now, move the residential part of the bookshop over to there, and I'll pretty much just move this one just a bit closer to the track at this side, and probably put the truck, which is a kind of food slash vegetable stand, back onto that plate just there. I am going to get this built up as well, and you can see I've already got the instruction booklet for building the level crossing. Not because I'm going to build the level crossing now, but I can use that to help me order some parts in a second. So because I've got the set number 60335, I can actually go to the lego.com pick a brick page and put it into here, and then click the search button, and what that does is it brings up all the parts in the set which are available to purchase off of the pick a brick. Now ideally I want the parts that I want to be in the bestseller range, because that means they get delivered quickly, and basically I don't have to wait for a full month for them to come. I've actually already added the pieces that I want just here down at the bottom. If I bring that up, basically what I'm trying to find are pieces that are going to work for the actual crossing, so the tiles to go across the track, and then also to build the barriers. So that's why I've got these cross axles and some kind of Technic pieces, cross axle with grooves there. And what this will mean is I can just have uniform kind of level crossings all through the city. I'm probably going to end up with 4 of them. The one that I've already got, a couple down at the south of the city, and then maybe one over at the west of the city. Anyway, you can see that all of these pieces, even though they're only small pieces, are adding up to $32. That is Canadian rather than US. And what I'll also do is I will probably add some other parts that I want into this. I may well not order them until I know that there is a promotion on. Bestseller pieces do count towards gifts with purchases, etc. And so I'm likely to order the parts then. Separate to what I'm doing in the city, I also wanted to take a moment to talk about an upcoming LEGO City set that LEGO revealed on May 1st, which is the Tram or Streetcar and Station set, due to release on 1st of August with a price of $90 US, 120 Canadian or 80 British pounds. At less than half the price of the last 2 LEGO City train sets, albeit with fewer pieces and much less track, this looks like it's going to be a phenomenal way to get an extra train style vehicle, plus the station or platform elements look relatively substantial too. It also looks like the platforms are built to the same specifications as the small platform that came with the latest passenger train, and also the train station, which I recently built and reviewed and have placed in the city. It looks like because this is a streetcar rather than a train that there are less specialised elements for the vehicle, and of course another key reason this will be far less expensive than those other trains is because it doesn't come with any powered up elements, although I'm sure it would be possible to get this motorised and moving. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, and this will be out on 1st of August, and I'll plan to get it as a day one purchase to build and review here on the channel. I know there are other city sets due to come out this summer, and we've now got some high quality picks thanks to a German retailer revealing them a little early. But this channel's not really about leaks, so although I'm personally pretty excited about the upcoming harbour plus the delivery truck and also a couple of the construction vehicles, I won't be showing those picks here. Sorry. I would though recommend, if you aren't already, checking out the unfortunately named Brick Clicker, say it quickly and you'll get it, YouTube channel for all the latest leaks if that's what you're into. I did get that passenger train rebuilt and out onto the tracks here, and I've added a little bit more vegetation around the sides. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Kind of simple, cheap way to spruce up a city, specifically the tracks. If you did, it'd be really great if you could leave a like, helps the channel grow, and if you're not subscribed already and have liked the content, consider a subscription as well. Like I said, I have added in the construction site back into the city just over here, and also that plate which is kind of a farmer's field, and then the produce truck just to the other side of the tracks, and that has meant that we've moved the residential part of the modular bookshop just over there. The other thing that I've done, this was currently sitting over there. I have moved the Friends modern mansion up onto the window shelf overlooking the city, and that is a long-term plan for it to be there, but with some rolling hills, a big facade behind the museum leading up to the mansion, kind of like a Hollywood mansion. In terms of other stuff that's coming up, I'm away from next Friday for 10 days, so from Friday the 10th of May. So I'm going to get a couple of reviews lined up, which are going to be these Lunar New Year sets. This is the 2023 one, Lunar New Year Parade. I think I'll do that first, and then the following Tuesday I should have the family reunion celebration, which is the Chinese restaurant, kind of ready to review. So a bit of building to be done, and obviously once they're built I'll have them ready to place into a Chinatown section of the city. Might start that off just sat here on the table, but the long-term plan of course is to get it on those raised IKEA boxes. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed that simple kind of building up, enhancing the city, and as always, be good.